This improv story is based on the idea a man thinks he can turn invisible, let the story commence. Craig was at the shows. You might know that as the fun fair. Here, it's called the shows. At least it was when I grew up. Right? And he thought, I bet you... He was looking at the motorbikes that ride. This is back in the 80s. The motorbikes gone round dead fast. In case you don't know what the motorbikes are, you might call them the Speedway or something like that. It's basically like the waltzers, but it goes faster and there aren't any waltzers. It's like motorbikes screwed into the ground. The whole thing is, it goes around fast and there's a chance you'd fucking fall off. Not the wall of death. The wall of death is the thing that spins around and you go pressed up against it with centrifugal force, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, that's not the wall of death. It's also not when you've got an actual motorbike and you're going to run it yourself on a fucking motorbike. Anyway, Craig thought to himself, he was just looking at it going round, and he thought, I bet I could get on and sit on that for like nothing for free. If I just, like, sometimes you see somebody and it's sometimes to say, do you remember that guy that was there? You'll be like that. No. But there'll be another guy. You go, I remember him. Could be a top that they're wearing. Could be that they looked at you. Or something like that. It could be the way they carry themselves. And he just thought, I think I can, like, be invisible. The art of invisibility, kind of ninja sort of thing. By just, like, carrying myself as if maybe there's nothing here, just don't bother, just walk past me and if I believe it. I'm going to go on this and I bet I don't have to pay. Because you go on it, you sit down and then the guy goes around, you know, collecting the money. AJ, nobody's fucking reading that, AJ. Everybody get that going up the fucking screen. Don't want to see that. Up, up, up. Thanks. Nobody copy and paste it or you'll get timed out and then maybe even banned. So, no picture. Don't. Man thinks he can turn physical. So he sat down. First you sit down and the guy comes round when it's fucking moving. And the guy came up to him and went like that. £2. Went like that. Craig went like this. Kind of like that. Mate, £2. Craig went like that. This is why let's fucking go on the run. He went like that. Guy went, mate, £2, it's £2. And Craig went like that. Stood up. Watch yourself. Stood up. This is why it's going to run fast as fuck. We'll demonstrate. In case you're like that. I can't picture this in my head. I've never seen this thing before. I've showed it plenty of times. Fun fair. Speedway. That's the one. How long is that? 34 seconds. No interested. This is the one. I've played this many times before.
Planning. Adams is quarterbacking this project. And
there it fucking goes. And as I've said before, the guys who used to work on that would be able to run and jump on that at that speed, full speed. It looks easy now. In fact, it doesn't fucking look easy. But, you know, they have a wee run. The day we run and jump on, grab onto one of the fucking bars. Like, how the fuck? How? These cunts are fucking supermen. How? Anyway, Craig stood up. And he was on the outside one. Get on the outside, the left side's the fast side. There. Stood up and stepped off while it was moving. thinking to himself, if I just believe anyway, he came flying off and see the kind of door, posts, the sort of the opening bit. He'd fucked against that. He span around and the outside. Ah! And because he banged into a wee guy, him and his two wee pals, that means it was 3 wee guys in total, kicked fuck at him and went, get fucking back up there, you cunt. Sort of went like, fuck off, and took him back up. And he was conscious, by the way. He was conscious. They'd kicked him conscious. See if somebody's been kicked unconscious and you ask any paramedic this, you've got 2 options. 1, they come back to consciousness. 2, the shock thing. 3, you can kick them conscious again. So it's kind of like a toggle button. You kick them once, unconscious, kick them again, conscious. You can kick them. It's a bit like the shock thing. If you shock somebody when their heart's fine, their heart fucking stops. If you shock them when their heart's off, it goes on. So if you kick somebody right in the head who's unconscious, that makes them conscious, and that's what happened. So they dragged them up and held them up to the bars, kind of the bit you got to grab on if you actually want to jump on if you work there, and held them and pushed them into it. So the bars whacked against his head, and that made him go unconscious. And then the next bar, which happened a split second later, knocked him conscious again. So he was kind of on off, like a switch like that. On off, like that. Like a strobe. And then they pulled him away and he was conscious, and they went, here's an idea. Try and get him in between the sort of hoop of the kind of fence thing. Try and get him in. We'll try and shove him right in so he gets caught in it. Right? And then when he goes around, every time he passes us, we'll kick him in the balls. Another one, well, that's a fucking cracking idea. Let's get in, let's action that. So they went like, right, hold on, you got mail? If you got mail. Right. Now I'll, on the 3, what's that mean? So instead of going like 1, 2, 3, are we ready? No, that's me, I'm rehearsing. This is me, we're just rehearsing. So instead of being like 1, 2, 3, go, like that, we're there on the 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3, on the 3, you call that. Just so we'll know, we've got different ideas of when it's to be done. Right, so it's got to be on the 3. So this is the real deal, right? 1, 2, 3, and he shoved him and went right at the fucking cranking fucking spot. He went in, and his body was kind of grabbing on because he was conscious. And every time he went by, his legs were apart, and they kicked him in the balls. And then the next one around, kicked him in the balls again. They took turns each. And a wee boy came up and went like, Mummy, what are they doing? And they went like, it's just a wee game, wee man. It's a wee game. Hoping to no traumatise him, but the problem was, it didn't enough. If you know what I mean. Because the wee boy thought, oh, all right then, can I play the game then? And the mom went, aye man, let's go out and play it. And they thought probably the best thing to do is that the way in Disney think they're seeing something traumatic, but actually thinks it's all right. Because the thing is, he grew up in a pretty fucking violent area. So the quicker, just sort of get that, participate in the violence, the better. So they let the wee guy get a kick in. He's only 5. They helped him with a knife. They gave the wee barra a knife. And the guy was fucking good at it. He just hold it out. You don't need to go like that. Just hold it out like that, and then he'll come round and he'll catch it. Went round, and just as the guy was, Craig was about to wallop into it, the wee boy sort of stood back, grabbed the back, And it slotted right in perfectly. Wee barra, I don't know where it comes from. Wee barra, barrow. I don't know where it comes from. Right in where? Right in the bits. And a wee boy went like that. Mummy, was that person hot? And she went like that. No, it was just a wee game. It's still real. Just a wee game. And the wee Wen went like that. Oh, I don't know, I'm a wee bit upset. You know what cheered me up? Candy Floss, a wee fucking clever wee bastard. Even at that age. Clever wee bastard. He knew what was going on. He's plonked in front of the fucking telly, YouTube, and then one video goes to a fucking next. You know, Grand Theft Auto a lot. And the three wee guys watched that wee guy go, he's only fucking 5, and went like that to each other. It's good to know the future's in safe hands, isn't it? With everything that's gone on, everything that's been going on for the last 10, 20, 100 years, 1,000. You're kind of like, where are we heading? It's good to know we're in, you know, next generation, or they're ready. By the way, Craig got flung off again. And that was the last time he got flung off because they killed him after that. They killed him. They decided to just kill him. Do you want to know how they killed him? You probably won't want to hear that. Why would you want to hear something like that? You probably won't want to hear. I'll just get on with it. I'll get on with whatever I was doing. You probably won't want to hear how they killed him. It's pretty grisly stuff. Nobody wants to. Purely for human interest purposes. The kind of sadistic sort of. They tied him. You know the cyclone thing, twister you might call it. The one that's got like the kind of 4 car things, or seat things that are on 4 arms like that. That turns around like that. If you're looking for the top down, that turns like that. And on each end, it's got another one of them, and they turn around the opposite direction. Hold on, I'll just show you. I don't know if I want to show you this, because probably the twister. Alright, there we go. There we are. There we fucking go.
Buffering. Refreshing.
Oh,
refresh your
he's saying buffering. I said offering the other day because of my fucking hearing. It's got the word buffering on it. I thought he was going like, offering. Like that's what you're meant to do. You know, they're trying to get a catchphrase up and running like, what's up? So just to let you know, there's an actual, everybody, before you watch this video, there's a bit of COVID-19 disclaimer there. Right. There we are. Look at the science behind it. If you've never been on one, just focus on one of the people, one of the seats, and look at what's actually happening. Look at their experience as you go flying past that middle bit. Faster! They fucking tied him to, like, before it started moving, they tied him to that one, and to that one, and to that one, and that one, and that one. And they went up to the guy who's operating it. And the guy went like, hey, what are you doing in here? Dump! Bang out the heads, unconscious. Put on his hat and all that. And they went like that. Turned it up. He was torn to fucking pieces. Torn to pieces. And they'd done it that intricately that they sort of like tied that finger to something, then that other finger to something, and that finger, all that. They'd put like a a kind of nose ring sort of thing in them for somebody else. Somebody went like, here, would this help? All of that. They'd attached wee like hooks onto his eyeballs and horrible stuff. Everybody got involved, by the way, because that's the thing about humans. As much as we're really nice and making all these wee fun things and all that, but also without question, was the evil one of the most evil things in this whole fucking universe. We get a thrill, the thrill that we get out of evil. At least the ones who do it. It's astonishing. And all it takes is a wee bit of coaxing and you can tap into that in anybody. It's there in some form. Even if they're doing it for the right reasons. People fucking love exercising that side of them. Like, can I get to hurt somebody? Even if it's a bad person, let me hurt them. You see it all the time. Let me hurt them. All you need to do is make them think that they're hurting a bad person. That's all you need to do. And they went about spreading all sorts of rumours. We managed to catch this cunt, this Craig. His name was Craig. Craig? He's all right, him. What's it? He was seen. He was seen. That's what they said. He was seen and he was caught. Seen what? Caught what? Oh. Later, when it was all done with, anybody who was asked what they thought Craig had done, all had different ideas of what it was. About 20, 30 different things. He was seen and he was caught, and so they all participated and all joined in. Will this help? I've got some string. Will my shoelaces help? You know, everything. I've got this bit of machinery here that accidentally gives you an electric shock. I was going to chuck it out. Will that help? Stuck that one to his fucking balls, or what was left of him. And they managed to keep him alive for 3 hours. Right into the fucking night. It started off daytime, like what you just saw there. It went right into nighttime, darkness. And this is in summer, so you know that's pretty late. And here's the thing. The end. But as an epilogue. It's a true story. Do you want to know how I know? Because he's still alive. He's still alive. How did they keep him alive? Because that's the amazing thing about us humans. But the most intelligent, inventive things in this whole fucking universe. And I want you to spend some time this weekend. Partners in the back. Humans do a lot of bad things. But there's actually a lot of good. We're very, very interesting. I'm just trying to get you ready, just in case any aliens come down and go like that, try to, judge us for some of the stuff we've been getting up to for the last few 100,000 years or millions or whatever. Just say, at least we're fucking funny. At least we've got a bit of that. Okay? What have yous got? Yous are never funny. You're all just going a bit like this. Aliens like that. Boring.